32 for the Sudoku solver problem. I really struggled with this project, and unfortunately my program doesn't run. Um, but I started by including the IO stream and the stream library, as well as using namespace std. We established the rows and the columns, which were 9 of each, and then we created all these bools for each of the quadrants, as well as the bools for each row and column. Then we inputted the numbers that were given to us on the example of the Sudoku problem, as well as the crosshatch, where we included ones, meaning that the one is that it's available to be taken, and 0 means that it's not available. Then we created the quadrants, each quadrant X, Y, and Z, which was pretty much the top, left, center, and right, as well as the bottom and the middles. Then we created a bunch of void and bool functions as well. And then in our main program, we created the int for the rows and the columns, as well as the rows being investigated. Then we created some else if statements, which would pretty much see out the space between the numbers. And then we had it scan all the individual rows from row 1 all the way to row 9. And then we had it scan all the columns from row 1 to row 9. This part I really struggled here, having it scan all the rows and columns. I watched along with the video, still struggled, but I got the concept down. I just couldn't get it down into my program. Same, we scanned all the quads. Same thing, struggled here, got the concept down, but couldn't translate it into the program. Then we scanned all the quads for the same number in each quad to make sure that it was adding a number that was still available. And then we scanned the horizontal quads for the same digit. And then I was unable to do the vertical and the bottom quads as well. Then we created the function that would display the puzzle, as well as a bool function that found the integer in each quadrant, and that found it in each row as well. And then it would find the row index key of each quadrant, as well as in each column. And then it would go through the quadrant and crosshatch any square that already had a number in that location. That way it wouldn't output the same number twice. And then it would investigate each of the rows, columns, and quadrants. That's what all this is here. And then once we got down here, it would assign the value of the missing integer between 1 and 9, depending on which number was needed. And then it would find the single square that is empty or equal to 0 and assign it to the key value. And then it would update the main puzzle ints array with the new quad values. And then once we got down here, this is where a single 0 in this quad means that there is only one square that is missing in the value. As well as all this going to see what number was missing in each quad and row. And then here it was scanning for all the digits and same digits. Like I said, unfortunately my program doesn't run, and I really did struggle with this project, but I feel like I understood the concept. I just couldn't translate that into my program.